shiny disco balls. Skadoosh, skadoosh! Welcome back to the channel, my ninjas. My name is Joey Moss of Bad Boy Gaming. Amonkhet. Bundle time! What are we gonna get up inside one of these? Also, a little bit of fan mail at the end of this. Luca Vespa, I think I'm saying that correct, I hope so. If I'm not, please forgive me. What are we gonna find up inside of Mr. Amonkhet? It's a bundle. Now with 10 boosters. Pretty excited for this. You never know what you're gonna get. Life is like a box of chocolates. You never know. Don't steal! Because if you steal, bad stuff happens. Soap, grabbing, bent over. Ooh, rectum splatter, got him! Don't do that, alright? Don't do that. Get a little one of these flip book guides. I think I have 30 of these. Can you resell these? Are they worth anything? Can you resell one of these flip guides? One of these player guides? Is it possible to resell them? I don't know. I don't know. I'm sure there's a market for it. I think I've seen them on eBay before. If people sell them for like $5 a pop, maybe I'll put them all together and sell them all at once, huh? I wasn't really a fan of this. I mean, I get it. You get a bunch of tokens, but I mean, they're printed so much, they're not worth anything. And then you get your swamp packet. You get your packet of Swamp A. Yeah, you get yep, that's all swamps in there. 7. 7! 7! 70 and 7 was 7! I said it, sir! Got it! 7! We finally did it! This is gonna be... I just got lightheaded. Oh my god, I really did. Stars are everywhere. I'm seeing stars. You ever get those little, like, clear things in your eye, like those little floaties? You know what I'm talking about? Not the stars, but the floaties. I think I got the floaties right now. No, I had the stars. But the floaties, man, that's some dangerous stuff. Isn't that a sign of something? Isn't that like a medical condition or something? I've had them before. You know what I'm talking about? Those clear, like, look like little amoebas in your eyeball, you know, like little organisms, like, floating around and stuff. It's really weird. If anyone knows anything about that, let me know. But yeah, the little floaties, I'm sure you guys have had those before. Dangerous. Danger! Well, anyway, it came close to being that, so there's that. We got an Enigma Drake, Warfire Javelineer, Alketra's Attendant, Pyramid of Crap. So there is that. I remember I had this in my pre-release at one of the tournaments, and when I first had it, I'm like, oh, okay, I'll play this. This shouldn't be too bad. I could not utilize this card's ability for the life of me. I ended up going, I think, 1-3 that tournament. It was pretty bad. It was pretty bad. Needless, yeah, it was bad. It was awful. And then my friend, he gets the Gideon. When Gideon was going for the big bucks. I think he's back up a little bit, but it's when Gideon was going for like 28. Well, it was like right at pre-release, you know. So it was like 26 bucks, 28 bucks, something like that. He got his butt kicked also. Oh, look at that. Soulscar Mage. Well, that's because you know how to play. What are you going to do? Soulscar Mage isn't bad. Pretty dope card. Prowess. If a source you control would deal non-combat damage to a creature an opponent controls, put that many -1/-1 counters on that creature. Seriously not a bad card. I think the promo version of that's going for like $5-6 bucks, so I would assume that's going for about 2. Is that safe to say? Is it safe to... Why do you hold me? Why have you been printed so many times? Every time I open a back of box, it doesn't matter what's said, it's a tormenting voice in my neck. I can't stand it. I can't stand it. I can't take it anymore. I got these little horns and this chalice over here staring at me, laughing at me, making jokes about me, and I'm just like, Kefnit the Mindful pulls a freaking god! Woo! Now we're cooking, baby. Heaven's Bakery's cooking up something delicious. Smell that bread and butter. Give me some biscuits, know what I mean? Kefnit the Mindful. Nice. So we got a foil out of here. Mind you, there are also masterpieces. Or I think they're invocations. I remember, if you guys go back and watch my older videos, and if you haven't seen my older videos, you really got to go back and watch them. They are to die for. But it's much more vulgar back then. If you go to the first 150 videos on my channel, they are pretty vulgar, but it's more authentic me. You're getting authentic me now as well, but every time I go and like make an action, I have to like stop myself. It's like a fraction of a second, like a millisecond goes by, but it processes through my brain. No, Mr. Moss, do not swear. And that right there, it does throw me off a little bit, you know. Maybe one of these videos that I like pull something ridiculous, I'll go a little, I'll be normal. I'll be myself. Not that I swear all the time. Did you guys have a problem swearing? Does anyone have a problem with swearing? Vizier of many faces, solid pool. Does anyone have like seriously like a problem with swearing? Are you finding that you use more cuss words when you talk just in normal conversation? I don't. I think basically censoring myself how I have been has really helped me to avoid swearing, and I notice I don't do it as much when I'm just in normal conversation with someone. Cast out's cool. Glyph Keeper could have been better, but I have noticed that it's not as frequent. And I think back in the day, I mean, not even back in the day, but even a year ago, man, did I have a potty mouth. Do any of you have a potty mouth? And how upset do you get when people have a potty mouth? Is there a right time to have a potty mouth? Harvest season. Harvest season. That card's not too bad. Search your library for up to X basic land cards, where X is the number of tapped creatures you control, and put those cards onto the battlefield tapped and shuffle your library. Really, that's not a terrible card. I mean, honestly, that's a great way to just get a whole bunch of lands up in the piece. Let me go ahead and do this really quick. Luca Vespa, man, my dude. Appreciate you. Also, I don't know if you guys saw this. I posted on my Patreon the other day. I don't want to rip something I shouldn't be. I think we're good here. But just being a part of that Ebates thing, it's in the link of the description of. It's in the description of every video. There's a link. It's Ebates. Let me pull this back really quick. Hold on. Okay, so he has the return address written right here. Nice job. But yesterday, eBay, if you spent, I think, $115 or more, you get $25 off your purchase. And not only that, but if you had my Ebates, if you went through the link in the description and you utilize that, on that purchase, not only that, but you get $10 off that purchase on top of it once it's completed. So you would save $35. Essentially, you can get a bundle and a booster box of Core Set 2019 for probably like $75, $80 after everything's said and done. And then you stack the Ebates on top of it. I think right now they're low, though. I think it's only a 2% cashback thing on Ebates. But, man, you could have saved a crap ton of money yesterday. Just saying, throwing her out there. So, man, Ebates is a really good thing. Plus, eBay bucks stacks on top of that. Guys, you got to do it if you haven't already. All right, what do we got here? Let me put this down. Hi, Joey Moss. I just wanted to say how much I love your videos. I have included a card that I would love for you to sign. Also added stamps so you don't have to pay. Lastly, I'm giving you a special GOAT token because you are the GOAT. Thanks, Luca. My ninja. Luca, thank you very much, my dude. By the way, I save all my fan mail. Every single letter. I have a big old box, and I just fill it all up with it. So you got the Act of Treason is what you would like signed. The GOATs for me. Look at the artwork on that GOAT token, though. That is fancy. GOAT Lives Matter. Don't you guys ever forget about that, all right? GOAT Lives Matter. If you use a hashtag in the comment section, that's something I want to point out. If you use a hashtag in the comment section, or if you swear, like the F-bomb, the S word, you know, the B word, like you're not gonna, your comment will not make it into the comment section. It goes into this review area. So just keep that in mind. And I won't it's something I just stopped doing. I don't let anyone, be swearing like crazy in the comment section. Maybe back in the day, you could find a whole bunch of people swearing when we didn't give a darn, but we're trying to give a darn here on Bad Boy Gaming. Now you know. Act of Treason. I love this. This is a great card. Gain control of target creature until end of turn. Untap that creature. It gains haste until end of turn. So I'll be signing this for you, buddy. I will get this back to you today. I'll drop it in the mailbox. So it's so easy peasy Japanesey. There you go. All right, moving forward. Appreciate that, dude. I'll definitely get that signed. Act of Treason. That GOAT token. I like that GOAT token. Oh my gosh, I almost threw away your stamp. Look at that. Would you look at that? Sometimes you just gotta look at it. There you go. Anywho, I almost said any Hooters. There's nothing wrong with the word Hooters, is there? No, any Hooters? No, of course not. Fetid Pools. All right, that's stepping it up a tiny little bit there. I noticed we didn't pull one foil yet. That is redunculous. No foil. Oh, yeah. There it is again. Why are you in my nightmares? Breathe easy, Mr. Moss. Breathe easy. Harsh Mentor. Cool. Had more hopes for this card. It just didn't do me good. Seeker of Insight. Of course we'd pull it after we just talked that we didn't pull one. Wow, look at the centering on that guy, huh? Look at that. Just look at that. Look how thick that is down there compared to up there in the border. That border off centering is ridiculous, I must say. So we did pull a foil. A foil is something. You can't go wrong with a foil, you know what I mean. I'd like to see a better foil, but what are you going to do? So one foil, one mythic. I must say this bundle could have been a heck lot better. I will say that. Throne of the God Fart. Well, that's godly of all its secretion. Amazing. That about wraps it up. Don't be silly, wrap your willy out there, kids, all right? Make sure you guys leave a like button. Leave a like button. Leave a like button in the comments. There you go. That makes a lot of sense. Hit the thumbs up, for Christ's sakes. Thank you very much. I appreciate you guys. Love you. See ya, PLA.